Hello, friends. How are we doing today? It is I, the freak of the TI. How's everybody doing today? Oh, I don't have... Ah! Hi, River. OBS decided to mess up, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. There we go. Get that one up there, too. There we go. Good Lord Almighty. How are we doing? Alright. See about getting this battle started. How was your day, River Eye? Hopefully work didn't beat up on you too badly. Oh, revealed over time. That's fine. There's that. Let's take a look at our quests. I was going to say, I'm sure we have a few to collect here real quick. Play some warriors. Hello, Egan. Thank you so much for the 13-month subscription. Wow, thank you so much. How are you doing this evening? $75 assists. Okay, we're doing good there. Oh yeah, the store. That's where we need to go. We need to get these free laurels. We could burn some of these up. New God's Chest. Let's dump some on these guys. Watching TV, so gonna lurk as usual. Well, I appreciate the lurk, friend. I'm just burning these laurels since they do kind of disappear in a couple days. Real quick, we'll see what's in the store. Gladiator scrolls are always a good thing to buy. More flying rogue scrolls, I'll take those. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hey. Was not expected to come back to that. That's great, though. We'll take them. We'll deal with it. And there we go. But there's the map, friends. 27 minutes left on the clocks. We will, of course, sort of half pay attention to it as we play through some Genshin Impact. We are on a mission tonight. We are going to finish the saving of Nahida, the smallest Archon. Try your blueberry yet? The blueberry flavoring was kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not impressed with it. And I think it was blackberry drink. I personally think the blackberry Mike's Hard is considerably better. Yeah, I'm a little sad, but it'll be fine. Live and learn kind of thing. Still good? I didn't drink ton. Whoa, a little bit of lag spikes there. Alright, so we are now outside the chambers. We have to go back in here. You know, I'm go to the Grand Sage's office, look for a way to free Nahida. Alright, we are in jail. Drinkable at least? We'll make that happen. Shut up, Paimon.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now?
Middle of an episode. Enjoy. Not bad, but worse than mine. Damn right.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhatham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhatham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
She is very small.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
And flashback.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
I like him. I think I could be friends with him pretty easily.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
I love her excitement. What are you up to today, River? Anything on the agenda for the evening? Or got anything fun for tomorrow? I don't know about up there, but the weather here has been pretty decent.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Imagine with how nice and warm it is around,
You've been wearing
maybe
your
your
Akasha
area
terminal
will be
today.
good.
It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
Wasn't because of carelessness, but of arrogance. I think the Akasha is completely under their control.
Alright, so what now?
Need to find a place with the best signal.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
It has been a while, and I love that. That was Emperor Palpatine. Let's do it. Do it.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Wait, can we go up here? Ooh. Wait, so they confine us in here, and there's like all this fun stuff. Look at all the books.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Do we need uppies? Because we can make uppies happen. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. Ah, here we go.
Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure.
I'm glad she's less annoying right now. Very slow blinking. here.
Huh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal preparing to connect with her consciousness now.
Please work.
We need the cute little booger. Is this a realm of consciousness? Probably more like what we saw with the whole dream escapade. I'm just hoping that they haven't turned her evil. Looks like some sort of barrier. Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
Isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me.
When did it first start?
Aww.
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born.
Now we get sadness. No.
I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness. Nahida!
Nothing I can do. Right in front of me, I can't just give up like this. Okay, well, come on, let's story time. Let's do something. I'd already left her behind once the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again. I do vaguely remember that. That was quite a while back.
Nahida!
Okay. Starting to get a little spicy.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this?
Is she about to go angry mode?
It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore. Nahida!
Nahida?
A little bit of off cue with the voice acting and her mouth moving, but
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just
she is so adorable.
when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
I'm thinking of a skit that was done for Tetris. Lord Tetrices. You are a cruel and angry god!
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
Nahida is awake.
Wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing.
I have a feeling we'll be getting busted out here shortly.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarbha day stuff? Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance.
Let's go.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
Who are you? Why are you talking to one of my harem? Go away.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
She gonna dance, dance, dance.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject.
Good, now go away.
But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry, they've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
I'm eager to look at the conclusion of what happens to the academia.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Oh! And it's just us. Okay. I really love how flowy her dress is and her hair. She's just such a pretty character. I don't understand the significance of the horns, though. Is that just part of her headdress? Maybe? It's kind of really hard to tell, but... yeah, it's just a part of a headdress. Kind of weird, though.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
Oof.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
Also, where's our other friends from the desert?
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh. How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt your performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
That sounds overly complicated.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
And we go up.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our Bait People Away with Yalda Candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful.
Look at how gorgeous that background is.
Time to hit the stage.
It's a Moo. Hi, Moo friend. How are you?
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Sorting the base in Pal World? That's... When I go make my second base in Pal World, we're going to be doing a lot of sorting. She's so pretty.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie though,
I heard
I'm
that
really
public
digging the
performances
clothes.
like these have been
I love
banned.
green.
I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
My man's a man of culture. Leave the city and detain her immediately. Did you see the video I posted up in the mod chat from Insimu? Quite the interesting, Vixie? Yeah, I think so.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Sounds like Nilu completed her task.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he had been corrupted, yes.
Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted? Oh, it's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. Yeah, we'll go that one.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
They caught on.
With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it.
We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Yagarbahade, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
About like televisions and cell phones and the like.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards in the academia are gone...
And that's it?
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
He is correct. She is quite the lioness.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible.
I really love her hair coloring.
Realize what's happening,
I just love the yellow and black. It looks so good.
Yeah, all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
You know, at some point, Moo, would love to see what your guys' version of, like, your chest sorting and stuff. If you want to shoot pictures of that in my DMs, I would love to see that. It'd be kind of neat to see other people's usage of chests and boxes and such.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
Well, son, what I just did? Cool.
You gave
Look
such an
forward to it.
important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
I see what happened.
You've got a
That's
point.
funny.
Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
This is gonna be gold.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
That's gonna be dangerous considering kids can't run nearly as fast as adults.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind.
Will it ping you right now? No. I have the Discord set to streamer mode, so it won't ping.
You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Run, 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 run! Busy Flash! Oh god, are we gonna have to control Isak?
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan, but there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Doesn't seem like anything unusual is around here.
Ooh, Egan got some fairy scrolls.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
1 second. We're almost there. We're almost there. Ah! Okay.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
Damn.
They found me. This is bad.
The mission failed.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Oh,
What?
wait.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. What?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand
Oops, I
Bazaar.
hit the wrong one.
Assemble
God.
and arrest her.
Oh, and 29 minutes on a new Stream Raiders battle.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry, hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on?
Now I'm appreciating his smug attitude.
I suppose that's all of you? Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Oh my.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Ooh, do we get to fight? Please? Can we do something exciting? I guess not. Damn.
This is odd. The Academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
Do you look like a guard?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her?
He's already spinning his own tale instead of just verifying what facts he has.
That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us.
There's the cracks forming.
If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Cool. Just left a pushover nearby. You can take him. Arrives at the sanctuary of Surasthana alone.
Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes. She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Yay!
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Ooh, looking badass. Getting excited. Let me out!
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there.
Yeah, they've kind of left their biggest fighter in jail.
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
We trust our friends.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
Not if we trust our friends that they're gonna come get us. Dumbass.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
You are still the emergency food.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
There we go. Who's letting us out?
Here comes your savior.
Hey, it's Hottie.
Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us.
You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
She's adorable.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
Yeah,
Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of.
Let's go.
The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around.
Oh, cool. So we had unintended allies.
As
That
long
works.
as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey.
I mean, he was looking like a total badass there. There was no saying no to that.
So,
Not gonna
hurry
happen.
to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon.
Sounds
Honestly,
amazing.
I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know? Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
You know, if we didn't have Ganyu, we would have her. But we have Ganyu. Because Ganyu is goat wife. Alright, where are we going? Up. Uppies. It will be so nice to just have this complete, this storyline done. At some point, we definitely need to go and finish up all the little objectives, because there's still a ton of those to do in all the previous areas we've been to. She's adorable. Now, is she going to be an angry and vengeful god? Tis a question.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all. Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you two.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Though, to be fair, she probably should not be walking. If she's been locked up for a very long time, she would have to be suffering some sort of atrophy.
It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world. It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out. There's one more thing.
Yeah, we do have to worry about that other god, but I'm kind of worried about the whole world dying thing.
What is it? For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay. Wow, that's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you. I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself.
What do you think, Moo? Isn't she terribly adorable?
If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That
Yes.
reminds me. I wonder how far along the academia is with their god creation plan.
Pretty damn close.
We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Okay. Does that mean we have completed this?
You might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Oh, we want to just stay right here. Oh, hey, I haven't checked the mail yet. What did we get? Oh, more Mora. We can do that. Oh, apologies. Got the big yawns. The longest day. Rescue a god on Nargabara Day. Sorry. That was a butchering. Real quick, I did, before some issues showed up in finances, I did kind of add some Prima Gems. Mostly because we have Zanyan. And, yeah, I really, really would like to have her in my party, so pushing button. We'll go 3 now, and we'll go back to playing the game for a little bit. Just a weapons pool? Yep, just a weapons pool. Made me jump a little bit. I didn't mean to do that. Back up. Alright. Roll another 10. We're looking for that orange color. Nope. Book. Hey, we got Noelle. I do adore her. She's sweet. And strong. Scary strong. Alright, one more pull here. Ah, it's pink. Noelle again. Which we already have her as a C6, so we can't get her any stronger. That's a bummer. One more time? Do we want to one more time? So we've gotten Ahita already. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten her again. Because I've got her as a base character. I'm not sure on him. I don't know who this is, actually. Let's see, it is 1600. Yeah, so if we do this one, we should still have enough to do at least 3 more pulls after. Alright, this will be the last one. Alright, we're good. We're solid. We all saw that color, right? It better not be a freaking 5-star weapon. I will cry. Nope. Don't think that's a thing. Hey! Faruzan! So now we get to make her a C1, I think.
What? A cursory change in one's appearance and you barely recognize me. Then let one dispel any doubt. One is in all things unconstrained and unabashed, free to live as one pleases, go where one desires, and journey with whomsoever one wishes. Nevertheless, in light of one's considerable renown, please call me Xian Yun in public.
Oh my, I love that voice. Nice. Alright, well, we won that one. Back to story time. I kind of actually want to throw her in there, but she's got no power. Okay, so we have to wait until it is 1600. Which is a whopping that long. Okay. Talk to him once you made your preparations. Here, right? Yeah. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. 58 minutes, give or take.
How's it going, Nahida?
I'll make sure I write that down because I won't remember later.
The parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, This is for you.
Huh? It's so cute! It's a bunny.
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy?
It's adorable.
It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
Okay, so here's the most important question. Is it soft? Is it warm? And can I cuddle it? I don't care about the information it has. It looks so cute.
You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
No, it's not emergency food. Again, it's nice looking, it's cute, it looks soft.
We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
It looks completely different from you.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
Oh, that look, that glare, I love it.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth.
I've moved my mic by
I
accident.
wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Trust me, we've noticed. And they shall pay for their sins.
If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support. I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's get to it.
I'm so excited. Is there anything in here we can look at or interact with? Do we die if we jump down there? I bet we die if we jump down there. I probably don't want to do that. Can we go this way? It all looks alike. I'm so lost. Nope. Fine, we'll go back this way. Real quick though, I want to see what's down there. Not that I think we have anything we can get or gain, but... Up? Wait, why does that look like Irminsul? Well, they definitely built her a pretty cage to keep her in, huh? Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. Recommended party level of 82. We are rocking... I kind of want to put Sucrose back in.
My experiment will succeed.
Because I'm best at fighting with these four. I like running with Lumine.
What is this place?
But,
Is this really the
that's
way
my
we
crew.
need to go? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city? The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone.
Oh no, this is definitely Fatui.
The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
Just to help one of their own harbingers become a god?
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it though? I've always felt that this Doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process. The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the Doctor being weird is actually normal. So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Not with that temper and ego of his.
Wait, he was supposed to be the Shogun? Huh.
It sounds like you
Must have
know the
forgotten that
Balladeer
part.
quite well. I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
Tell Nahida everything you know about the Balladeer.
I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Alright, Sucrose, let's lead the battle charge.
Absorption test.
Work time! No more time! Put your
Access denied. Born of icy frost. Animal test succeed. Speed of light. Restored from shadow.
Right.
Access denied. Next on you. Blaze over. Don't blink. Hey! Allow me. Incoming. No touching. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Hey!
How can this
Stay
be?
clear. Absorption test. Incoming.
I guess this is it.
Anybody hurt? Oh, Sucrose. Yeah! Alright, let me... No. Hang on, just chill for a second. Hey, I won. One viewer got nothing. Because there was nobody there. Alright, let me grab these. Start the next. Oh, no. Let's go with the easier one, since I think I might be on my own at this point. I need to throw one more warrior in. We'll throw that, and cancel. Alright, through the next set of doors.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Oh. I was waiting for it to say, you know, click F to climb or whatever. Well, is this battle gonna kick our ass, or are we gonna beat it? What's predictions, friends?
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
It's gonna be a long time dungeon. Okay. Going up.
Access denied. Don't blink. Get to the tape. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Born of ice and frost. Speed of light.
Stay right there.
No touching. Rest and rebuild. Incoming. Hey! Stand clear. Speed of light. Born of ice and frost. Don't blink. Hey!
Let's end this quickly.
Hold the line. Speed of light. Access denied.
This isn't good.
There we go. Anybody else need health? No, we're good. Rotation. Okay, so that fixed that one. Oh, up here.
Frozen.
Born of ice and frost. Incoming. This is long overdue. With swords and shadows.
Wipe him out before he can even get started. Ah! Don't have a fire. Yeah, flaming type on here.
Squirrel, Mark 2. Speed of light. Get to the tape. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Oh crap.
Don't blink.
No escape.
No touching. Born. Incoming. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Nowhere to hide. Animal hyperstinct simulate. Allow me. Speed of light.
Get it? Alright. Ah. Oh, fine. Okay. Ooh, chest. Real quick. Actually, it's just sucrose that we have to worry too much about.
Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
God, that makes me tense up real bad. I guess we just fly from here, huh?
Access denied. We're waiting on blaze over. Incoming. Hey!
Careless.
Animal test 6308. Stay clear. Animal test 6308. No touching.
We'll get a common chest for this one. Okay. Again. And again. I think we still have one more, though, by the looks of things.
Next on the agenda.
It's a hell of a security system that anybody would have to get through every time they wanted to... Wait a minute. Up. There it is. Alright, so we need to get over there. Okay, so that one goes that way. Exactly what we need. Wait. What the heck was all that about?
Let's begin. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Swallow. Mark 2. Restore to status.
I will end this war.
Hey! I'll be fine. First, leave it. No touching. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
Let's take him out. We ain't got time for this nonsense.
I slipped up. I guess this is it. Come at me.
Whoa, big lag spike.
Can't run.
To the tape. Access denied. Absorption test.
At least this guy can't put a shield up as far as I'm aware of, so... Ah, crap again. But we can take his shield out quick. That's no big deal. And dead. Maybe? One more hit? Thank you.
One after another. Hold the line. No touching. We're waiting. Don't blink. Animal test 6308. Speed of light. Enhanced animal module. Restore from shadow. Incoming. Hey!
She make a noise.
Access denied. Born. Press rebuild. Stay clear. Speed of light.
Ooh, she finally got an attack off. Okay, took care of that. go. It looks kind of like a dungeon. Like the things you find in the overworld where you have to unlock with a key, which we haven't done in like forever. Okay. No. Real quick, going to the bathroom, so if you guys need to get up, get a drink, get snacks, bathroom break, whatever, make sure you get to it, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Man, we're in an elevator. There's nowhere for us to go. Okay.
Oh. Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
I've already seen him control the weather.
Oh no. What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis. Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida? Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well. Curious? Curious about what? Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing? Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
We are not gonna lose. Let's go kick some butt.
Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Nice enunciation. Challenge completed. Oh! I was gonna say, what are we doing? It's not letting me move. Oh, damn.
would be so eager for my birth. I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
So he exists in that. Oh god, how do we beat this damn thing?
Opposing aura. It really feels like a god's. A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply.
Who's Gnosis, though?
How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom. You sure are something, dishing out compliments at a time like this? But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
So he's still the same old Balladeer on the inside. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Still the same Balladeer.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power.
Well, then you need to meet two other gods that we personally know.
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom.
Nahida's followers will only continue to increase in numbers.
Your judgment is as your existence, unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer, the god of wisdom.
We fight now?
You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come. Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Anybody know how bad this battle's gonna be? I am a world... I have reverted my world back one, so... It's not as hard as it possibly could be.
Churn!
Ooh. Drop this there.
Feeble human!
Nowhere to hide. Hold the line. Incoming. Stand clear. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulate. Born of
At my command, you shall fall.
human.
Born of ice and frost, no touching. All hail.
My endless cycle begins.
There is so much going on. Oh, we got this battle. This is easy.
Perish! Insignificant pest!
Oh, we landed hard. Good lord, what kind of superhuman is she? Oh, we gotta do this again. Oh, come on, we just kicked his butt.
Tremble! Burn to oblivion!
Speed of light. Hey! Stand clear. Absorption test.
Kneel!
Incoming. Thrust rebuild.
Tremble! Reality is pain.
Wait, do we only have to last for a while? Damn, she took a hit like that. That's impressive.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Brewer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
What?
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzeruz festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Nice. Right from the get-go. Look at her being cute.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Ooh, this is cool. This is far better than I was thinking it'd be.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Lure.
Damn, what an intro.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Hold the line! Access denied! No touch, stand clear!
Kneel!
Animal! Stand clear! Torn of icy frost!
Burn to oblivion!
Sheet of light! Access denied!
Reality is pain!
Rebuild! Torn of icy frost! Access denied!
Yep, that'll have to wait a minute. I missed.
Burn to oblivion!
Sheet of light! Hey!
Kneel!
Uphill battle!
Ow.
Born of icy frost! Absorption test! Don't break my glasses!
Good riddance, cruel world.
Hello.
No touching! Animal test 6308! Absorption test! Speed of light! Hey! Hold the line!
Your new god, awaken!
I'm sorry.
Now, the lies have been...
Ah.
Burn to oblivion!
Animal test 6330 Horn of Ice and Frost. Access denied. Don't blink.
Kneel!
Why can't I get any running out of this? My stamina bar is always on the floor here.
Kneel!
Rebuild! Stand clear. Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Burn to oblivion!
Think we got it?
You gonna learn today?
Maybe. Hi, Pure. How are you?
Humans. Filthy humans.
How goes the Pure? Not the best day of work? I'm sorry to hear that.
No! Wait! Please!
Well, hopefully you get a chance to relax and get some time to where things can start being a little better.
That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Poor kid. Kind of have to pity him a little bit. Not much, just a little bit.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Ooh, more lore. I love it. Gimme. Well, hopefully, you get to enjoy some of this. You've played this past this point, right? You're caught up with Genshin?
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Haven't done the new Lantern Rite stuff. Oh, I'm still working through Sumeru stuff. Must be due to forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
We get to enlighten a little one. Gotta save the smallest
Your
Archon.
inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago.
So we're getting another piece of that.
But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
I hope that means she doesn't have to give up herself to the damn thing.
Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
By clue, you mean the words "world forget me"?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery.
Let's freaking go!
We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness.
Since we've entered Sumeru and we had the dream with the tree, I have been wanting to get back on track and figure out what was going on. Now we can.
And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
There's the truth to save
Each
everybody.
of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
It's so scary. Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Oh, what an underhanded... Yep. I'm sorry, sir, but you're ineligible. Aw.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness...
Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
We already know that they were from Conria.
Absorption test.
Cycling, if you're here, I'm sorry, but I kind of have very little choice in this whole who-run fighting thing.
Incoming.
Okay. Ah.
Stand clear.
You. No. Bad.
Shield right. Cut to the chase.
Alright, you know what? Wow. This is turning out to be a little bit bigger of a pain than I thought. Alright, we'll get rid of the big bubble.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Stand clear. Allow me.
Oi! How dare you smack her? She is the fish wife. Anybody else? Okay.
Rebuild. Nowhere to hide.
Nice. Hello, friends.
Blaze over. Squirrel, Mark 2. Animal test 6308. Don't blink. Hey. Frost. Animal test 6308. Don't blink.
These guys are kind of difficult to take down.
With swords from shadow. Allow me. Born of ice and frost. Speed of light. Stay clear. Absorption test.
Go down.
Incoming. Whirling sigils have appeared in the sky.
Anything else? Let's go. So we gotta get to the boat? Is that what I'm understanding? The boat's not going anywhere. I don't see anything on the grounds here. Oh, another one of those boogers.
Breathtaking. Rebuild. Don't blink. Hey.
No! There's nothing to grab. Ah. Ha-ha! I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I kind of need to not die for a minute, you know? Take out the wizard, warlock, whatever you want to classify him as.
Incoming. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
Okay, so that was it? That was it. Wait, I don't... Okay, so where's our wizard at? There you are. Ah, get off that. Alright, let's get some smacks in on him.
Touching all hail. A brash maneuver.
Don't even care about those guys. I'm more concerned about begging here.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied. Don't blink. Hey! Allow me. Speed of light. To the kick. No touching. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2. Press rebuild. Access denied. Absorption test. Animal test 60. Don't blink. Hey!
Come on, we almost got him.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Hey? Okay, so we need up. There's just a lot going on here. a lot to unpack. Ah, there we go. This is a hell of a long dungeon.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
Thought it was raining. Supposed to. The boat of consciousness. It's a pretty looking boat, I'll give it that. Kind of a weird name, though.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thoughts come from time to time. Is it, just go ahead and sacrificing the emergency food?
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
Yeah, let's. Seriously, this place is creepy. Where are we going? Can we increase power to the thrusters? Can we get some warp drive going? Let's get there faster. Can we make it happen, Captain?
So, is this the place you were talking about?
Ooh.
The base of Irminsul?
And it's collapsing. It is quite gorgeous, though.
Well, this is the place.
It's the same place from my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Is that... me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
We're not allowed to know what she looked like, I guess.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
It was almost seamless. It glitched there, though.
You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul.
Makes sense, okay.
Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years.
She's taking a well.
But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
So this is the connection between you two.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry, the growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I have faith.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
They are so adorable.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
The Conria Cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's forbidden. I mean, Nahida, it's in the name.
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
Yeah, well, that didn't work out so well for us.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Wait, no, I can't.
Needs to be done, I'm afraid to say.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world.
Well, that's horrible.
But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
Good lord, there's so much sadness surrounding Nahida.
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch.
She is so
and
innocent
finally
and sweet.
snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
You know, for a free game, this really surely makes you feel things. That's impressive. This is quite the story.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
You feeling things? I feel things all the time. I just try my best not to. Emotions tend to get in the way. Ooh, we get to finally see her healed. And her as well?
People of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
You still remember what just happened?
Just now, We used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
Did I manage to remember because I'm not from this world?
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
So Paimon's a part of this world. I would tell her the truth. Uh-oh. Well, come on. Let's progress. Oh, no. Who was that?
Huh? That sound. Traveler, Paimon.
Mincy cry? Aw. I agree, Moo.
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor. What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
He just kind of left and went to another port.
Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages.
Throw in that.
A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals.
What?
That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
What? Did he pull a flash and create time remnants?
It's an insult to the very concept of life.
Hold on one second, getting this situated.
Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even.
She'll love this part of the story. I'm
Indeed,
loving it myself.
It's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
True.
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
But it doesn't belong to you.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact.
I really don't like him, but I don't like any of the Fatui, so...
After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences?
Oh, snap!
Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
I'm loving this side of her.
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
She has let him get too close.
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Damn, what a negotiator.
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
I like her a lot more now. Before she was just the cute little Archon that we have to protect. She's the little sister, one we take out for ice cream and give her head pats. Now she's a very formidable person. Holy crap. I love the arc of us learning about her.
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision!
Sheer
You can't be
foolishness.
serious!
How could I have been so
short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make
Good
this
riddance.
moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
Damn, they really are going after all of them, aren't they?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Wow, we're on a completely roller coaster of emotions here. Jeez Louise.
Together! Okay, wake her up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari can stop us from going out now, right?
Lost consciousness in battle. When we woke up, we found ourselves in Nagri and Kali were looking after us. I heard that it was Sino who brought us here. To Nagri complained that Sino is always sending people to him, but he is taking great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. From what Tanagari and Kolive said, the Akash has been turned off completely and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it.
Come on, Traveler, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we doing? Talk to Kolai. Ship here? Hey.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
She always thinks for their stomach. Gotta love her.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu. Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyano's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
Just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you. Oh, you're embarrassing me.
I forgot how adorable she is.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Been so long since we've been able to have her part of cutscenes and such. Where are we going? Up. We're going up east.
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
Hey, he's looking pretty chipper now.
I'm recovering well, thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
By the way, we have some good news. Cyno got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Cyno? He didn't tell you?
I want to keep that on the down low.
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Cyno doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
Only planning on telling him once the festivities are underway. That sounds like her.
You and Kale are both Cyno's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
What?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the Forest Rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Like he was in a position to stop us. Psh.
Yay! Will do!
Okay, since we are now outside the worries of battle for the moment, let's grab some achievements. Wonders of the World, we have got Casualty of Birth and Extinction. I'm sorry, sir, but you're ineligible. Prevent the birth of a forged god. Nice. Is there anything else? I would have thought at least some of this down here would have been done, but okay. So... Yoink. And we have so many characters we need to level up. Look at all these. Good lord. Where is she at? There she is.
One is fast on one's feet. Try to keep pace.
Actually, she's really not that much... Well, I guess technically she is taller. Yeah, by a lot. Holy cow. She's a lot taller.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Look at her. What kind of, let's go find a place here where we don't swing at anybody. Okay, so that's kind of impressive. Alright, so... What was that? Okay, I'm not sure. But she has such a nice dress. She's so pretty. Oh, thought there was something over there. Anyway. Yeah. And for her, we also, from the previous run, I had managed to get this girl before she, before that banner went away. She is Charlotte, I think. Right? That was her name? No, I don't remember. Oh, no. Chevreuse. Did not do anything to see what she was capable of before. She is a staff wielder. Okay, that's pretty cool. We have a lot of character development to do. Who else we got that's relatively new? I've seen her. I'm surprised I haven't done anything with her. We're gonna have to work on her for sure. Oh, hey, we got Tanagri. The smallest Archon. We got the zombie girl. At some point I've picked up Jean. I'm not really sure when that happened. I was quite happy to pick her up. Ah, no! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? She's just so many level 1s. I know. I'm gonna have to work on that, like I said. I mean, I have my group, so that's who I always fight with. I never really pursue anybody else. Got Farina. She seems like she would be a lot of fun to utilize. But of course, we haven't really got into her story yet, so we have no idea what's there. Or at least I don't have. Some of you guys may have played that point. Yeah. At some point, we should probably spend a stream, maybe with somebody else, and do some leveling of characters. Because there is a lot going on here.
My experiment will succeed.
Obviously, we need our puppy girlfriend back out here and in the main play. Where we need to go. I definitely have this bad habit of collecting waifus and not doing anything with them, and we probably should just work on that. Alright, so... I know I'm missing several of the Dendro Oculus things. We need to go get those. Probably the fastest thing to do on that will be bring up the map and go to each place and see where they're hiding at. Go down here, right?
I'll be able to see Nilu perform again.
Ah, here we go.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letter, so here we are!
Something that I would love to see is have the ability to, like, have all of the people that you've collected, I'm gonna say captured, but that wouldn't sound right. We're not in Pal World. Like, walking behind you. Would be kind of an interesting thing to see.
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Oh, bye.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all. You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
His voice makes me want to knock him upside the head with the scabbard of a sword. Just saying, a little bit of violence goes a long way.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye.
Oh, she's gotten so shy.
Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an
Nilu,
audience.
yes, I agree.
But indeed, we could try
For some
giving
reason,
gifts
I'm not
to people
seeing any
with
of your guys'
particularly
emotes
good
pop
taste.
up.
I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
Kinda curious now. There we go. It's showing up on this side, but it's definitely not showing up for mine, so... I've been having issues with Twitch loading up properly. I have a feeling that, that's probably happening from my connection, or... I have no idea.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Yay, food! I
Yeah,
love food.
We can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
You know where everybody is.
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Okay. Real quick, bathroom break. Too much liquid in a short period of time. Sorry about that. Starting to dance in my chair. Not a very pleasant sight. Not a good feeling either. We're just a few seconds away here on Stream Raiders, so let me get that battle going here. Probably be the last time I run it, since nobody else is participating in it now.
Need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Okay, so choir, whereabouts in the Academia? That means we probably should just go ahead and teleport waypoint. Hi, Moo. Bring that back up. There we go. Did he become the great Grand Sage again or something? Be my guess. He probably wouldn't want that position. That'd be too much effort for him.
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham Al-Haytham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cavey was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
Alright. So yeah, he is in the sage's place, right? They don't even stop us, so okay. Nope. Okay, so the Grand Sage was stationed there. We need to go over here. He must be debating something.
Al-Haytham should be around here somewhere, right?
Who's that?
Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh? You sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
He's an arrogant little punk.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Forgot I have an oatmeal cream pie, and it's happily mine.
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Gotta work on that, little buddy.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Huh?
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see.
Are they brothers?
Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush anyway. Yes! Roommates. Ah.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So,
great.
What great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Oh, which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Ooh, sparkly. I want it. Alright, let's talk to him and get this particular part of the story moving.
Hey, Alhaitham.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Alhaitham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole Academia was practically turned upside down.
That's definitely a problem to have to contend with.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the Academia. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar, and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
Seems right.
Why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
So I called that one, I'm happy to say.
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader, even if just temporary.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
Oh, come on. But that is a special kind of petty that really speaks to my heart.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
No.
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
Didn't seem to believe a word you told
Which
him.
is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Thanks for your hard work.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
All right, I'll see you there.
All right, one down and several to go. Are there any other books we can pick up, maybe? I don't see no sparkles. Wait, we can teleport out of here, right? Yeah, we don't have to wait. Alright, let's get out of here. One other thing that I know in Sumeru that we need to do at some point, I'm not sure if we'll do it relatively soon or we'll move on to new things before then. We got these 3 locations that still have not been opened up. I have these 3 waypoints that are still closed off. 2 more dungeons, it looks like. Dungeon. So we still have plenty of things to do. I still don't understand why I can't access these points, or this point in particular. Yeah, this point kicked us out and said it was too dangerous. This point, it should have lit up. We can get in here, but there was nothing. And of course, this is all new area. Fontaine, I'm going to assume. We haven't even started in any of that yet. Goody. But anyway, lots to do. I like the music. Kind of catchy. We haven't really done any exploring of the boats or anything in this place either.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dinyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
Yeah,
I'm doing well.
she about died.
I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it. That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
Somebody can't let go.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
Paimon actually has a good point. I mean,
I know.
surprising.
If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
Well, that's certainly news. Was not expecting that.
What?
Didn't hear anything.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia. But only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Got a point.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the Academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
What, kitty cat?
Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again.
Guess being free is just part of how Dea operates.
Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilu asked us to come and check on that.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
So it makes me wonder, I mean, Lumine and her brother Aether can utilize the waypoints. Does that mean people like Dea can also use the waypoints?
It must be something important.
Like pretty much anybody that we're in contact with that's part of our collection, as it were. I wonder if they're capable of moving around like that as well, or if they actually have to take the long way everywhere.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating
Curious if it
Sino's
ever settled
reinstatement
that.
as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there.
Cool.
As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him. Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
Okay.
On to our next step.
In a second. Oh, that's just going. Alright. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Where are we going? Over here. And then there is the whole thing with the upside down statue of the Seven. I don't think since then we have gotten any more replies to it. We haven't explored anything else with it. It'd be nice to know. Just kind of want to finish that particular storyline a bit too, you know? Hey, there's Mr. Impossible.
We last visited Aru Village. Ah, there's Sino.
Ooh, sparkly stuff.
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave. So now we're out and about again.
It seems Kendarvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
Why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Roman! And, Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
When was she given mention? I don't remember her.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
I don't remember her at all.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Ataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
I'm feeling a little bit of, like this wasn't finished well. Graphically, this is not good. This does not look good. They should fix that.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Setaria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the Academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Setaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become. Setaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Yep.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Setaria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
Yeah, because they ain't got none of the digital stuff no more.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert.
You know, thinking about it, they would basically, like, looking at it now, for us, if you were to take away computers, cell phones, and the like, and would make us all rely on printed word, we would be in serious trouble. There's not many printing presses left out there. Because the newspaper I used to work for, it got dismantled and sent away. I mean, it's gone. They're just a dying thing. So if something like that were to happen to us, we would be in severe trouble for a while. There'd be a lot of lost technology having to be found and rebuilt.
Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
So you really didn't know.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Tainari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna annoy him.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
Probably about like me and just not like being the center of attention.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is... I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky.
Wait, was she a part of the entourage when we were doing the whole cycling over and over and over thing with the dreams? Is that where we know her from?
You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful. So much so that it was prohibited.
One moment. I think somebody missed a gear when they were shifting out in the parking lot.
Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Yeah, I think she was part of the entourage that was in the dream thing.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure...
Got it.
Alright. I think this is going to be a really good place to end things here. Let me see who we've got that we can go raid into. Oh, friend Mayari is streaming. We'll go that route. What is she playing? She's doing special events. I think she's doing a donathon of some kind, maybe, or she's just playing a game. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, I'm getting kind of sleepy. It's been a long day. Let me throw our raid message up there. Get the TIFreak8x hearts. It's nice that we finally freed Nahida, and hopefully she'll be at this feast thing that's going to pop up when we get to that point. Mayari Rose. Will it let me? I think. Yeah, it looks like that looks right. Except it didn't give me my icons. Man, my connection to Twitch is broken. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here, Moo friend. Hope you're able to rest well tonight. I'm probably gonna go drink a little bit of Z-Quil and just kind of let things go as they go, you know. But thank you again, friends, for hanging out with me as we continue to explore the wonderful game of Genshin Impact. For being an absolutely free game, I mean, I'm paying a little bit here and there, but it's a wonderful game. It's got a lot of story, a lot of lore, a lot of depth, and it's just great. So hopefully for those that don't play, it piques an interest. But we are going to go say hi to a friend. She is, like I said, doing birthday celebration kind of stuff, it looks like. So please make sure you say hi. Hopefully you guys have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. And I will catch you all on the next live stream. See you later, friends.